Hosted by Dan. Business Minds, pioneering and inspiring entrepreneurs. Creative talks, CEO insights, success stories, value markets, and financial education. This is the CEO Show. Hosted by Dan. Business Minds, pioneering and inspiring entrepreneurs. Creative talks, CEO insights, success stories, value markets, and financial education. This is the CEO Show. Hosted by Dan. Business Minds, pioneering and inspiring entrepreneurs. Creative talks, CEO insights, success stories, value markets, and financial education. This is the CEO Show. Hosted by Dan. Business Minds, pioneering and inspiring entrepreneurs. Creative talks, CEO insights, success stories, value markets, and financial education. This is the CEO Show. Hosted by Dan. Business Minds, pioneering and inspiring entrepreneurs. Creative talks, CEO insights, success stories, value markets, and financial education. This is the CEO Show. Hosted by Dan. Business Minds, pioneering and inspiring entrepreneurs. Creative talks, CEO insights, success stories, value markets, and financial education. This is the CEO Show. Hosted by Dan. Business Minds, pioneering and inspiring entrepreneurs. Creative talks, CEO insights, success stories, value markets, and financial education. This is the CEO Show. Hosted by Dan. Business Minds, pioneering and inspiring entrepreneurs. Creative talks, CEO insights, success stories, value markets, and financial education. This is the CEO Show. Hosted by Dan. Business Minds, pioneering and inspiring entrepreneurs. Creative talks, CEO insights, success stories, value markets, and financial education. This is the CEO Show. Hosted by Dan. Business Minds, pioneering and inspiring entrepreneurs. Creative talks, CEO insights. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of the CEO Show. Remember, tonight we are doing the 51st episode. All through, you've been part of us and you've been making this happen. And we are so grateful for your support every night. Remember, the CEO Show always comes to you every Tuesday. And the main objective of this show is to bring you great personalities who are going to share their stories, who are going to bring insights, who are going to tell their paths to success and what it takes for them to be where they are. And the main reason is for you to learn, is for you to get nuggets of wisdom from our guests, and also to inspire and spur the greatness in you, that you can rise from nothing to something, from zero to hero, from grass to grace. From these personalities, you're going to be inspired. That's what I mean. I'm your host, Dan Dan. Welcome to the show tonight. Remember, tonight we host one man who has many hats. Talk about an artist, a designer, an event organizer, a missionary, and also a leader with political ambitions come the future. We're talking tonight about Alex Fernandes, who is popularly known as Clan B. He's going to tell us why Clan B. Is it because he was raised in a clan? I don't know. He's going to share about it. With nearly 2 or more than 2 decades in events industry, Alex has turned talent into impact, not just in music and design, but also in shaping young minds across schools and also in the neighborhoods. He's going to tell us about what he's doing in the neighborhood. He's doing amazing work, great things that he's doing in the neighborhood. We'll talk about the neighborhood, talking about the society that made him who he is, and also from the stage of the streets and now possibly into leadership. He's also going to tell us about it. Alex brings powerful insights about purpose, persistence, and living a life of impact. Welcome as we welcome this great man. Welcome, Sir Alex, or can I call you Clan B as I'm used to?
Either way, Dan. Thank you very much. Thank you, Dan. Thank you for hosting me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Karibu to the show, bro.
Asante sana, bro.
You look amazing.
Thank you, bro.
Okay. Umepiga luku kuniliko.
Piga luku ya disco ya.
Unajua mtu akipiga a black suit, it means a lot. It's elegance and class.
Yeah. We trying.
Okay.
Tunajaribu tu, bro. Yeah.
Okay. Have you been? It's quite some time.
Been amazing. Up and down. In and out. Many things happening.
Okay.
Muda tunju hakuna.
Okay. Masani machache. But you do a lot of things, Clan B. How do you manage this?
And
before even we go into what you do, basically, who is Clan B for people to know? I've given you some introduction, but
my name is Alex.
Yes.
Fernandes. Why Alex Fernandes? I'm half Kenyan, half Indian. My grandparents they came with the Kenya-Uganda Railway.
Okay.
From Goa, India. My grandfather was an engineer. He was helping the construction of Uganda Railway many years ago. They came to Kenya. They settled in West Indies. Later on, he worked for Kenya Power here. Yeah. So out of there, we came.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now all the way, and now where did you grow up? How was your background, you growing up?
I was born. My grandfather, from my mother's side, used to work with that time ETEC.
Yes.
Tanning. And my mother used to live there. She was still in school. And then, so they used to balance from, they had a farm in Langas near Kapsaret.
Yes.
And then they used to live in the company quarters in Tanning. Now it's Kenmosa.
Okay.
Now my mother was still in school. And then there was this young guy living in Kapsaret. So my mother told me that they used to go for milk and vegetables there. And this young boy saw my mother. And that what happened, it happened, and then I'm the result.
Okay.
But my mother
I suspect the young boy is now your father.
Yeah, that young boy is my father. He was still in school. My mother was still in school.
Okay.
My mother was 13 years old then. Yeah. But it is what it is, you know.
Okay.
Here I am.
No, other than that, now you coming up and growing up. Now tell us about your journey, where you went to school, and imekuwaje you growing up, and do you have siblings? Just give us about your
I grew up as a normal guy.
Yes.
Despite of everything, my grandfather, grandmother took care of me, and I went to school, and I went to I did my primary, I did my secondary. In secondary I was in Wareng Secondary School.
Okay.
Mali kiongozi anatoka.
Okay.
And then I came to I started doing music. So I went to college at NYTA Nairobi Karen. I did music. And then but I don't teach I started practicing singing and doing music. Yeah.
Now, talking about now you did music, that is, so it means that music was not basically because out of passion. It was, we can say it was a profession for you.
Yeah, music is a profession for me.
Yes.
And I practice music, but music is what I do. But out of that, majorly entertainment and art was my passion. So I started doing music mixed with art. Yeah.
Now, Clan B, talking about you doing music and going to Nairobi to study music, because with our parents sometimes and talk about our traditional parents, if I can say so, they always have this problem. Ukiambia mtu yake ukiambia pero that nataka nisomee DJ, the parent will be like mazee kuwa serious. And for you, how did you convince your parents that you wanted to do music?
Mine was very free, because I didn't have that parent who dictated what I supposed to do. My mother was there, my grandfather, but they just left me to decide. And all these things I didn't plan in a way. It came like going to school, just coming, going to doing music, something that come out of nowhere. I didn't plan, like when I was growing up, I didn't say I want to be a musician, I want to be a designer. No. Something that came on the way. Yeah.
And now, where did you get interest? How did you get this interest? Like, this is what I want to venture? Because probably back in school, we had people studying to become engineers. Some wanted to become lawyers. But yourself, were you studying to become a musician?
My high school days, I was this cheeky guy. And I was very vocal. I used to talk a lot in class. Nikiwa absent, wanauliza, hey, kuna mtu hayuko. Even the teachers, there's somebody missing. So, and then we started with a few friends. I think when I was in Form 1, there's a guy called Leon Courier. He's in France now. We started singing with him and a lady called Florence Ogasso. I remember we started doing entertainment in school, small entertainment. Then in Form 2, I joined. I got a friend called Opayo. We started singing with Opayo. So we used to sing during assembly. When the people are doing choruses, we do a chorus, we do rap, and the teachers used to allow us to do that. And I think that really helped us to grow musically. But there's a coincidence that happened that just beside the fence there was a church. So we used to jump in the evening. There was a new church across the fence called Pioneer Community, to jump and go and try to play guitar. So because of music, I all my time I really spent in church, because then a church was the only place you can play music. There was no other many places. So by default, it was church. Yeah. And then after playing there, we started singing in church. Performances, rap music, and then we started recording in a group, me and Opayo. But then we were Clan of the Bible, and then it break down to Clan B, Clan of the Bible, Clan B. So and then we as you guys were singing, we used to go to events all over. Any place we used to go. So that going to the events, free events, started sharpening our skills. There were very many gospel events all over. Every church had every weekend there's a gospel event. Nowadays I don't see those kind of events, but there were many events, and everybody was there. The Kina MC Nick, Kina DJ Sule, all these guys were there. We used to sing, all of us, those time. In churches. Yeah.
Now, talking about now the transition, at what point did now music pay and make a living for you?
Because of our popularity in our local area, there were these guys from Homeboys, the Homeboys Radio, Homeboys Entertainment. They came to Eldoret, and they were looking for artists. They were looking for artists who are popular, and by default, somebody said, there are these young people who are very popular, and we were called. We were called to Marriott Hotel, and when we went there, we find that Kina Jua Kali, Kina Juliani, Wahoo, Waire, everybody, like, And those guys from Homeboys told us we were looking for young people, musicians, celebrities from around, and we have a project that we want to do. If you'll qualify, we'll do with you, and then you'll have to have a tour with us. So we say, why not? We did a contract with them. That was the first time I did a contract. And then
A young boy.
I've never got money, like never had money from music. Ilikuwa ngani, asante. Mnafanya kazi mzuri. But now,
God bless
now
you.
I'm with Homeboys. I'm doing a contract on behalf of my team. That was really amazing because that was big money. And we started, we did the first event in Bungoma. And when we were doing Bungoma, we were singing, bro. I was hearing guys from the crowd saying Klambi, and I was like, what? Ale! Like people know us even beyond Eldoret, you know. And we were doing a live performance. Sedo, you know Sedo? Sedo was the band leader. He was playing for us. Sedo is the guy who produces for Nyashinsky, produces for BN, the Soul Generation, and everybody. So it was a really big deal. But we have worked with him those days. But he's an amazing producer, and that was very, very nice experience. And that was our first event that we got paid. Then we proceeded to Mombasa. Mombasa, the event was in Showground, Mombasa Showground. Very big event. That was the first time I saw my photo on a billboard. First time as a young guy, 2011, bro. That was the first time saw our photos on a big billboards, and we have flight tickets. I remember flying from Eldoret to Nairobi. We were sitting behind Henry Kosgei, and I felt, is this music doing this to us, you know? Like, you know? And then from Nairobi flying to Mombasa, we were sitting this side, me and my friend Opayo and a lady called Becky, and the other side was sitting Shebesh. Then Shebesh was a big deal, and we felt like, what? You know? So
This is music.
So this music opened a bigger door for us. Like we started seeing, like, it's beyond us just singing in church. It's beyond us just singing in small events. It became a big deal. And through that, the Safaricom, I remember they wanted dancers. I remember us calling guys, just plugging guys to come over also to be. Like, I remember we called MC Nick. He was dancing that time. And that opened the door for him because he came and danced for Wahoo, for Makina Giuliani, from those stars from Size 8. The stars then, you know. And I think, in a way, it opened doors for other people because MC Nick used to also have a bigger team. So they came, and it was really an amazing opportunity.
Okay.
And in Safaricom, we go to an academy, music academy. We had lecturers from the Kenyatta University, the Akina Kavuta, the big names in the industry, just to show us how to sing, how to write music, how to do it professionally, and etiquette and grooming, all those kind of topics we went through. That bro.
Okay. Now, talking about now you rising at that moment, like all of a sudden you making these moves, you're becoming, the name is growing in the industry, and people are now believing in what you're doing, and also your parents were there to see you growing this. Now, talking in connection now with fame, because fame in the industry is something very, very, very critical. Were you in a position to handle fame? You grow, let me call you as an upcoming artist back then, because things were just happening. Working in Safaricom, all of a sudden you're working with these big names, and even your name being on and your photo being on a billboard. In the mind, how does it internalize all this? Because we've seen young men being taken up by fame, and also fame corrupts their mind. How did you manage now to balance all this, being a young person and your name is growing?
I think ours was just authentic. We were just artists. We dressed like artists. Like ours was just we didn't struggle a lot. And we had values, church values. I think it really guided us. And our content, our music content was gospel also. We didn't change our content, even though we went to the big events. We used to sing gospel music. But I think at the early stages when I started, I think handling finance was an issue, because we used to get money. Most of our money we used to put them in dressing expensive clothes and everything. Of course, young people do that, and we used to dress. I remember I used to go with 20K in a shop, and I come with clothes like 20K, 30K, and then that was really a lot of money, you know.
True.
So handling money then was quite a challenge in a way, because we didn't invest a lot, but the other things, it wasn't hard to handle.
Okay. And seeing you now diverse to many things that we see that you're doing currently, over time you've other than being a musician, you've shaped into a lot of hats, if I can call them hats. Tell us about the journey now, shaping into designer, shaping into event planning and all that. How did it came about? The decisions to diversify, how did it came about, and has it been sustainable?
After Safaricom, I went to do matatu business. We used to have a matatu in Kitwek, annex, the annex. And then it wasn't that good for me. I'm a perfectionist, so I want to make my vehicle look good. So that is not a business mentality. You know, you'll find you spend a lot of money in the vehicle and you don't get anything. So I left that. But when I was growing up, I had a friend who was doing design. We grew up together, so we used to do designs. We used to do ribbons. We used to do balloons. When I'm out of school, maybe we have clothes. We used to go with him and we do designs. His name is Richie, and then Richie and Michael Ngede is in Australia now. We used to do a lot of activities. So it's something that I used to have it in me. And when I was planning my wedding, I told my wife, after this wedding, I want us to start a company. And then after the wedding, we started that TENZI company to deal with designs and events. And it's something that I do with my hands. The designs, I love doing designs. I do the balloons, the flower arrangements, the fabrics and everything. I do them. It's something that I love doing. So, and it really grew to be a very big company. We got big jobs, big birthday. I remember there was a birthday in Kenmosa that we charged 600K. A birthday. It's not a wedding, not a I remember, people from Nairobi, and it was really big. Because of we had a different touch in what we do. It is not pasting, you know. Most people just buy something, buy something, but it was authentic. It was design. You bring an old TV screen, you bring different designs, just to bring something unique. I think that uniqueness gave us a lot of jobs.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now, getting into details about now TENZI events or events by TENZI in a way. Now, because we've seen also in connection to what artists do, sometimes we make money and we don't have that idea of diversifying, venturing into another business. We tend to think that fame lasts forever. But how did you now pull that idea together with your spouse and starting this company, and how challenging was it coming up with this company?
The reason why I started the company is because music is seasonal, and also sometimes you can be popular, sometimes maybe you're not. If you don't release a new music, maybe you're not in demand. But now I have a family, you know. I have a family, I have my kids. I needed something to do. So that's why I came with that concept, and we started that company. And it's something that really helped us a lot. Anytime I'm not going for performances, because I've been working with organizations like GFI. They call me to South Sudan, to Uganda, to Tanzania. But that take like after 4 months or 5 months is maybe there's an event, and then you stay for like 5 months or 6 months to another event. So sustaining yourself between that time with music was really hard. And for the local events, they don't pay so much that can sustain somebody. So that's why I came up with that concept.
Okay.
To together with my wife, and we started it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now talking about management, about the company, how do you manage all this now? And what has, talking about your background knowledge, you growing up, and also what you did for music and all that, is it beneficial in running the company? And what are some of your management skills that you input in the success of the TENZI?
We really manage it well. I remember we started this company with zero budget, zero capital. And
How is that possible?
That's possible. I usually tell people your capital is your head. If you have this, you have a capital. So even my wife was asking, how are we going to start? How will we buy? So whenever we did our job, we posted the photos. Someone else is coming for another job. We hire some things. We have some things. We keep on plowing the profit back in the company. Whenever we get like 100K, we put back in the company. We buy other things. We buy. So like now we have a lot of things. We have tents. We have many accessories. But it all come by plowing back. Buying. I remember whenever every job I get, I buy new fabrics. I buy flowers. I buy a couple of things. I make sure that I have new things that I buy, not eating all the money, all the profits. Just pulling back to the company. That has really helped us in building a bigger company, owning most of the things. You know when you own most of the things in the company, you make a reasonable profit.
Okay.
So yeah. I think.
Now, how many years has it been in operation?
Since 2019, my company.
Okay.
2019 up to now, still operating.
Now, talking about 2019 to now, that is close to even, let's say, 6 years.
Yeah.
In time. We've seen companies in events coming up and some closing down, some even disposing their equipments because of unsustainability. But how now for you have you managed, other than now, you've talked about plowing back, but what are some of other tactics and also strategies that you guys have applied that has helped you stay in the market for more than 6 years?
Basically, after COVID, during COVID time there were no many events.
True.
After COVID, a little bit of events because people still had savings. And then I think 2001, 2002, there were no jobs. And then many people struggled, especially in the event industry and also musicians.
Yes.
So what really helped us, we have our store is in our compound, so you don't pay rent. And at that time we closed our office, so we had a lot of customers just calling us and everything. So we didn't it wasn't a must to have an office, but we really cut our cost a lot because we don't pay for our store, and we don't pay for an office. So that was something that really sustained us till now.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, as we keep the conversation going, remember we are having our guest night being Clan B, but officially known as Alex Fernandes. And he's just telling us about where he began. Trying to talk about artistry, we're talking about event planning, and also we're talking with one person who has seen it all and is sharing his experience from where he began, and also giving the insights to our fellow artists outside there that you can build your brand from nothing to something, and also from what you get from it you can diversify and invest in different businesses. And it's also talking about investing in event organization, which is giving am a real, let's talk about a real deal, if I can say so. So remember, if you have a question to our guest tonight, please don't hesitate to drop on the comment section. And also, if you have a comment, please don't hesitate to do the same. And tell us where you're watching from, and are you getting us loud and clear? Very, very, very important for us to know that you're part of this conversation. But also, most importantly, share this podcast for somebody to know that you're watching. And remember, you're coming to you live on Facebook and also YouTube. And Clan B is somebody that he's a seasoned artist, if we can say so. So Clan B, shifting all that, and as we speak also to artists and talk about this music industry and what you've mentioned all through, this is an industry that we've seen people rising, people going down, and also but you being a seasoned artist, how do you bring now your expertise and also trying to hold other people's hand in terms of mentorship, and also because we've seen that you are doing a lot with the young people. How do you ensure that this comes to fruition, and also what is your vision and mission in this?
Despite me being a musician, I'm a missionary.
Yes.
And also I have a foundation that I help people in Langas. And through that mission work, I learn how to help people. And I think as I was helping people in the mission field, I felt there was a need for me to move it to another level, because I worked with this organization called J5. We went to South Sudan and a couple of places, and people are really struggling, even when we spread the gospel. But at the end of the day, maybe you come back, maybe you feel like, did that person had something to eat or something? So it really touched my heart just to come back, especially in the neighborhood where I live. I felt like helping people to get something. So I started a small foundation that we support with our company, and then I remember this April we did donation 10,000 packets of rice. We did cooking oil, sugar, and everything for the Easter, for the people who don't have anything to eat for Easter to get something. We have been doing sponsoring guys to get driving license, sponsoring guys to go back to school in a way whenever we can, and that is my heart now as a missionary, as a minister, and that is my heart, just to stand with my people. Maybe if God blesses me with leadership, I will continue blessing them, because you see, Dan, whenever we go to Lodwar, we get these guys, they drill boreholes for free, but also we need boreholes in these places, in Langas, in Uruma. If you can shift that also, and also help our people to get clean water, and good ideas to change the society, I think that will be a nice idea to move forward.
How did you develop the interest of giving back to the society, and what inspired you to now also working with the organization that you just mentioned and doing all this? What do you gain in return, and at what point did you come up with this idea of having a foundation, running this, helping people outside there? How did it came about?
When I've been preaching in schools, singing in schools, in the community, all over, but there are needs. There are many needs, and people keep on asking you whenever they see you with missionaries. Like for now, I have friends from the US, 10 of them. Yesterday, that was Monday, we were in Langas Primary. On Friday, we went to visit the street kids in Langas. It's in my Facebook, you can see the photos. And most of the time, people want you to plug me with them. We want a job, I don't have this. So those kind of questions really gave me that interest to know people need, they need. And whenever I have anything to give to the community, I come through. So that's why. And throughout my career, because doing gospel music is not something to gain, so it has been something to the community. Maybe we sing about alcoholism and drug addiction. That's something to help the community. It might not be money, but it's helping somebody to change their behavior. So those kind of things, as I've been doing them all through. Yeah.
We've seen even young people and also this generation. Sometimes you get this funding, get this attraction from people outside the Western countries and all that. Because sometimes we find that after getting this attraction to these people, working with them, but sometimes we lose trust with them because of greed, because of dishonesty. But you've worked with donors, funders and all that, but you've been working with them for quite some time. What is it that has kept you afloat and also kept your relationship alive for some time?
When you work with these guys, you need to put your head straight and don't think about money. Whenever there's a project, bring them on board, let them do it. You know, don't be the person doing it. Bring them on board, let them do it. They feel the satisfaction that they did something themselves. But most of the people, they want to do some things. They want to send fake photos that they're doing things. That is wrong. And I don't want a curse for my kids. And that's why I bring them on board. If there are people from the US, come over, let's do them, let's do it together. You want to buy food, let's go to this point, let's buy food. You see, and I post everything that I do. So you want to help these guys, let's go and help them, let's visit them. So I think that's has really helped me to be an open book. To be an open book, so that nobody can say, oh, this guy is doing this guy is doing no. Yeah.
Okay. And having this foundation, at what point now do you convert this to make a living for you? And also, how do you benefit from this, other than now giving back to the society? How do you convert it to give your bread to take to your children?
For the foundation at the moment, we are not benefiting, we're just supporting. But because I have my company, I also perform. Last month I was in Baringo for an event, and I performed and I get paid. So I still get some money from my activities that I do. But majorly, as per now, for the foundation is helping. We're still building it in a way. Maybe in future we will see how it goes.
Okay. Now, working now with the community and the society at whole, helping them and supporting them in one way or another, how bad is the situation there, and do you think we can
bad,
do
bro.
more?
It's bad. It's bad. The other day I was donating crutches to a lady who was amputated, and when I went with the crutch, and then there were more needs. There's no food. There's a kid who's not going to school. You know, it keeps on coming. You solve this one problem. So I felt like that was the desire now to get the leadership, because now most of these things you can do them through the government office, because there are ways of doing them. Like, for example, if somebody's older, there's some money that is supposed to get. Somebody is disabled. So unless we have good leadership, good representation, we will not have that. Will not have help the community in a way. So we need to get to leadership, get there and help our people. Yeah.
Being at the center of all this, having seen now both what is happening there, what people are going through back in the society, and on the flip side, we have people who are living well, lavishly, but their problems now are different. They talk about adding more vehicles, adding more property, and amassing more wealth. What has life taught you as you interact with these people, and also seeing other people complaining and wishing to have more?
You know, Dan, in Kenya, world is very, very unfair. Even in Kenya, even in Langas, there's a place that people are well off, and there's a place that people are not. Like, it's just a thin line. Even in Langas here. So I think we really need to think about one another, and we really need to think. Now I'm eating. What about those other people? And yesterday I was doing a Bible study with my friends here at Big Spoon restaurant, Zama, and then we were thinking about how can we think about others, because some of for them were saying they were saying that they were very self-centered. They used to think about themselves, you know. But now they are in Africa. They are thinking about other people. It's a challenge to us who are living here to think about someone else, especially the leadership. You're driving a good vehicle. You're driving a V8 engine. What about the people who voted for you? You're driving. You have a big house. You live in Elgon View. You have another one in Karen. You have another one anywhere, other places. What about the other guys? Of course, all of us can't be the same.
True.
But there's a minimum way of people. How we can make our people to live a minimum, at least those simple like getting free medical cover. You can get at least food. I love in the US there are food stamps. Those people who don't have food, you can get a food stamp and go to the supermarket to get some basic food.
Yes,
I think those kind of things supposed to be standard for our nation.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now you've talked about a lot of things that you do and managing a lot of things, traveling across, performing and all that. But now the question that I would wish to ask you and also to understand, how do you manage to do all this? But before you answer that, Clan Bay, I just want to appreciate some of our viewers who are watching. I remember that Koicha Isaac is watching, Lagat Kip is watching, Titus Magot is saying that he's following live from Kitale, Trans Nzoia County. Thank you so much, Titus Magot, for following this. We have Ray Raymond who is following from E10. Thank you so much, sir. Timothy Kipruto is watching also. Kwamamo says all the way from the US, thank you for watching. We have Koicha Isaac Aizo is saying great show, watching live from E10, loud and clear. Thank you so much, Aizo. And we have Geoffrey Kemboy Kigen who is saying that he's following this show, is watching also, and many others who are following this particular show. Please tell us where you're watching from, and also if you have a question tonight for our guest, please don't hesitate to ask as he unveils and talk about his journey. All these, how do you manage?
I don't know. I just balance. I don't know. I just balance. Mostly our events usually they're in the weekends. Maybe a wedding, maybe and maybe if I'm doing community work, I do throughout the week. Maybe if I'm visiting a prison, I go on a Wednesday. Like the other time we went to GK Women Prison in Eldoret, and I remember I went earlier, and these ladies, they said it's like 2 years they have never tested tea. So when this year I went with some friends, we took milk, sugar, and some bread for them, just to have a taste of tea, and those small things done makes a difference. So I really balance my time. Whenever I have visitors from abroad, we communicate earlier. Then I plan my schedule. And also have a big team that I work with, especially my event company. It doesn't need me there to be there personally sometime, if it's not possible, but if it's possible, I'm there. But I just balance, and also work with my wife. Sometimes she can do other things and I do other things.
And now with this, you made it successful. And how do you draw the line when it gets to business and when it gets to family? How do you manage all this?
Whenever we go,
yes,
I don't tell anybody this is my wife. And neither she doesn't even tell anybody this. Even there are people usually they stand with her, they talk to her, and I'm working. There are people who even talk to me, and we were working. So some of them they'll notice in a way, but we don't bring that our affair, our personal affair as married couples in our job. Hata saa zingine nakaa huko mtu anamkatia nasikia tu, lakini mimi nimelenga niko. You get what I'm saying? But we just keeping it professional. And that's really help. Unajua done easy vitu. You just have to work professional.
True.
You just have to work whenever you're working. She's a grown lady, I'm a grown man. We know what's right, what's wrong. So whenever you're working, that is a kila mtu akona life yake. Tunafanya kazi nini but some people notice. Sometimes we sleep out when if you're going to an event maybe far away, we sleep there. Maybe we work through the night. So whenever maybe we have a place to sleep, we can sleep. Oh, now ni kama you know. And now advising on the same, being a husband, a father, and also
the priest in your own house. How important is it working and also making your spouse part of your business?
That will depend on a passion. Like my spouse really love the design part of what I do, and also the charity also she really love doing with me. So whenever we're going to distribute food, we go with her. Sometimes when mama anasema mama tusalamie, she has a few words lakini anasema tu, but we usually go with her. But it really depends with her passion. You know, you cannot force her to do things that if she wants now twende kama apendi. But for mine specifically, she really love doing the design. She come up with some ideas. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do a free proposal event for somebody. Do you have somebody who want to get married? We do a free proposal. She comes with many ideas. So we usually do those kind of ideas. Yeah.
I'm also keen because it's a topic that I'm sure a lot of people would wish to listen to and also to understand. When talking now about finances, there is always a fight in spouses when it comes to finances. But for you now, there are some families or there are some relationship that they say that they share. They have what you call a joint account. They have disclosure of data and information when it comes to finances. But you working with your wife, I'm sure there is that disclosure of information. They know that this is what we've made and this is what we need to do. What is your take about now finances, family, and also relationship?
I think, Dan, as an African man, I keep all the money. But she knows what we make, and she get a cut, and we do custodian of the money because I'm married to her. She has a marriage certificate. Hizi vitu zote ni zetu. And so as an African man, I'm the one who deal with the finance. Comes to my account, company's account also, but I'm the one who deals with that. But I'm sort too. You know, a man is a provider. You know, the more you provide, the more you be the guy to stand there and sort your family. That shows you're a man. Not in a bad way. I really respect my wife, but I think by default I'm the one who usually deal with the money. But we know the calculation, both of us. We know what we are paid. We know this job you're getting this. We know this job you're getting this. Yeah, it's just an open book. Nobody's hiding anything. Makes you win her trust because you are not hiding anything.
Now, your wife outside there, you've gone for an event for a whole week or 2 days or 3 days. Now your responsibility now as parents to your kids, how do you create time for them? How do you ensure that you become that father and also she becomes that mother, that they are not the directors and the CEOs of TENZI?
We don't go for I personally, I go for a long time outside. Like I was in Baringo early this month from 7th to I think for 1 week from 7th. And 7th is my anniversary, so I had to be out for mission. But for her, probably a weekend, maybe on a Friday, we come back on a Saturday. Maybe it's a wedding or pre-wedding, not so much. So throughout the week we with the kids. So we just create a balance.
Now, all these in the music industry, in business, and in charity, what are some of your best moments that you can remember and you always celebrate about?
I love music. I love when people put their hands up, and I really love that. And I remember there was a time in Nimule, South Sudan. There were many Sudanese in a field. There was a big event that we were doing, and when you say put your hands up like this, you see, you can't even not see. You cannot even see the back. Their hands all over. I think every musician would really love to see that. I love doing mission. Just the other day we went. I told you we went for the street kids. While we guys were praying, there was this guy. One of the guys said to another guy, "Wewe, nini bana wewe?" And he removed a metal rod here, like a hammer. That guy he did 3. He really hit that brother very hard 3 times. That was really, and the prayer stopped. everybody was silent. And my friends from the US were there. They were, what? And I noticed being in the street is just by God's grace. Yani, you can die anytime. Those kids are struggling. You can die anytime. Like, so those are some catchy things that I feel that keeps me and pushing me to do these things more.
Okay.
Yeah. Of course, sometimes we get a kid and we take them to a place where they can go to school, supported. Yeah, as long as we know the parents or a relative or a guardian who they can stay with. Yeah.
Now, what are some of the biggest challenges that you face, or we can say that people face when organizing events in Kenya, and also talk about even running a foundation and also being an artist? What are some of the challenges that you guys have, or you personally have encountered, and how have you managed to grow out of it?
For the foundation, I think finances is limited.
Yes.
You might really want to help everybody, but you can't. We do just whatever we can. For the events company, it's everybody's doing events nowadays.
The competition is stiff.
The competition is all everybody.
Yes.
You call a boy just to work with you kidogo. He's open. He's the event company. So it's over. People are overdoing. Many people are organizing events, but we just get what we get, you know. In music, music is not easy. Music is not nobody. Let nobody lie to you. Music is easy. Music is not easy. It's music is showbiz. It's need to be biashara ya kujionyesha. I was telling Kalia, and you really push a lot. You really try a lot. You really need to be there. You really need to be on blogs, on podcast, it needs a lot. And people to understand you, to trust you, takes time. So we really thank God we started earlier and people know, but you need to keep on doing it back in the studio recording. Sometimes I did my album 2 years ago, and I did an event, and but if you see what I did, the budget that I had to organize the event, to do my music, and many people supported. I remember you supported, and when you come back and see you don't have a lot in return.
Was that guides you in handling all these roles as an individual?
Dan, me, I'm a perfectionist, and I really love nice things. Whenever we're designing a house, whenever we're designing we're doing interior designing for a house, whenever we're doing a design for decors and everything for an event, I really love doing an amazing thing. So the principle that guides us is, whenever you're working for somebody, we need to have the budget right. I know we haven't worked with many people who say, if you don't have this budget, it will be hard for us. So it's the standards. We keep the standards of the company. We don't have many jobs. We have a few, but they're well paying. And then we have denied many people to work with them, not because we don't want to, because of the budget. Many people want quotation, and they go and compare. How can you compare quotation? My what I do is different from this company. Our touch is different. You cannot compare. If you look for cheap, you'd get cheaper. I know somebody cheaper.
Okay.
Yeah. So but
half cost.
Of course, najue lakini utashanga. But we really maintain our standards. And then sometimes people feel like, oh, I want more expensive, nini. But whenever we get done, I tell you, I haven't done events for most of my friends. If I did some events, maybe a cheaper or something that have come a little bit lower for the event. But we most of our clients are from Australia, Germany. I remember we did a wedding for a German girl, Australia, and then US. Kenyans from those, I think we attract, that is the kind of people we attract in terms of what we do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's now go to, you want to be mheshimiwa?
Kidogo nafikiria.
Where is the portion now?
Kama wewe kidogo.
Where is the push, and now what is it that push you now to politics? And because lately I've been flowing out to
Watu wanasema waliona nimekuwa millionaire, sijui nilishinda kesi, lakini si hivyo. I started thinking about being a mheshimiwa, not a mheshimiwa, being a servant, doing service to my people. Because I saw a need. I saw a need. We've been helping these guys so much, kidogo vile tunaweza. Lakini sasa tunataka tuingie kwa hiyo kiti. Ndio tukikaa pale hata kwa hiyo ward office, we can write a proposal kwa wazungu, from the US, from all over the world, because I have friends all over. I have friends in Finland, in the US, in Canada, and most of them really usually come around. They're not friends that they are there, but they usually even come. So our jamaa tukikuwa na hao na proposal, wanaleta to the community. Unaona pale Langas tunataka tufanye mambo ya kusaidia mambo ya maji safi. We drilled good boreholes.
Yes.
We could do good tanks. Hata kama eldo wasita to charge, lakini our people get clean water. And then we do garbage collection. Tuko na recycling plant yetu hapo Langas, na young people get opportunity ya kufanya kazi hapo. Wale wana collect, the drivers of the vehicles ya kuleta, wale wana sort the nini, wengine wanaweka glass kando, metal kando, plastic kando, those kind of thing. Tupate a recycling plant. Let's go to beadwork. I work with people from abroad. Wanapenda sana hizi the African, the shangas, the beadworks.
Yes.
We can do it to another level. Kibera iko na toy market. Unaona toy market in Kibera. We can do our toy market up in Langas. A lot of creative guys waweke fanye beadworks, kitenge like the way you do, amazing kitenges. And always tunauza na bei nzuri ya dollar.
Okay.
Tunauza, tunasema if you buy this you're supporting our street guys, our nini unaona. And many other things done. We can do in Langas, unaona.
Okay.
And help this guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now what is it that not only even Langas but also across the board,
Yes.
what is it that our leaders are not doing it right, that you think we need a change in leadership, as you mentioned?
I really know, I really think, I really understand that people need extra. People need extra. It is not what the work of the MCA, oversight and the other responsibility. No. People need people with mind. You can be creative and do other things for your community. Now people don't have anything to do. They're not employed. There's no employment. Be creative as a leader. Be creative. And you can partner with people. So that's what we lack, creative leaders. Then I started my company with zero budget. I started music without money. It was a hobby. I'm doing the foundation with faith. It is not about money, Dan. It is not, money will always come. I cannot count the number of times I've been on a flight. But Dan, I tell you, I've never paid for a flight. But I cannot count. I don't know if it's 20 or 30 times more even than 40 times on the flight all over. I've even bought, there was a time we went to South Sudan, Malakal, Upper Nile, borders north and south, on a private jet, and it's not about money. It is not about money. It's about people who are creative, people who have that desire to support the community, and money will always come. So we need extra. Our people need leaders who are extra, who think extra, because the problems in Africa are not the same as the problems in Europe and in the US. People don't have anything to do. People, like, it is terrible.
Okay.
So we need extra.
And talking about creativity and also the young people, where is the place of creatives in Kenya, and also where is the future of creatives? Does the government appreciate creatives, and talk about the creativity industry in Kenya? And
I think that is a good question, Dan, because the artists don't need handouts. The artists need proper way of the government helping them, like they need to be paid with copyright boards, copyright societies. They need to be paid. So those kind of if the government work on that line, make things work.
Okay.
Why should you give me handout and I can be paid with music copyright? Yeah, just make sure that music copyright pays artist, something like that. And there are many other platforms that artists can get money. The government collects. I don't know. The copyright collects money because I think is not copyright is not government. They collect money, but the money doesn't reach artists. So those kind of laws are supposed to be put in place for artists to get money, because artists don't need handouts. And we have amazing talents in Kenya. Amazing. Like you see Genge music. Genge music is Kenyan. Gengeton is Kenyan. We can export that. Yeah, last time, I think 2 months ago, we were doing a talent search. It's called Fresh Talent Africa, FTA, with other partners. I was part of the team. And the music that these kids have, bro, it's amazing. The way they're rapping, the way they're doing these things is really amazing. So I think from that we can export these talents. We can export this talent. But we just keep. We have to just keep the laws right. For these guys to be paid by the Copyright Society, to be paid by these Priscam, these MCSK, those kind of societies that we have, collecting money in every shop, in every restaurant, in every business, but the money is not coming to the artist. I think that's where the problem is.
I also pay, but you guys, the artists, have had battles with all these societies for a very long time. The MCSK, you guys have been fighting all through. What is it that you think is ailing these societies? And it seems they have been on the wrong side for a very long time. Unless you tell us now, are they on the right side?
The societies, all these things are not working. They're just collecting and not giving out. They're paying a lot of salaries to their people, a lot of budget for conferences and everything for them, but for the artists that they are working for, they're not getting anything. So I think the government, kina Itumbi, Mheshimiwa Ruto na wengine, they should focus on the laws. I think on the laws of how artists will be helped. I think that is the way to go. And from where you sit now, Clan B, having worked with young people, and we are seeing now the Gen Z are here coming up, the millennials, we've had a lot of challenges when it comes to leadership and the young people. And you as a person, these are people that you work a lot with, especially the Gen Zs. Are their desires and their claims and also their quests, are they genuine from where you sit now as a young leader? I think they are genuine, and I think they have already put their point out. I know the Gen Zs, the young people, they don't care who is the leader. They don't want to know if this is the leader or this is the leader. Is it William Ruto? Is it Raila Odinga? Is it Gachagua? On everybody? Is it? They don't care. They just want things to work. They just want everything to work. They don't care if you want to be there for how many years. They don't care. If things are working, they'll be silent. But if things are not working, they'll come out. But ideally now I think the Gen Zs just need to get the votes. Their voters card. They need to register as voters. They need to get their ID cards. I think going to the street again is terrible. People are dying. So I think the government has really heard what the Gen Zs are saying, and we don't want much killing. So I think they're supposed to now wait and vote. I'm telling everybody, everywhere I speak, I tell people I'm not one term, I'm not two term. I'm a person that believes in the law. Let me wait I'm giving Ruto 2 years. Let me see what he'll do. Maybe he'll surprise us. Maybe he'll do it because the things that he's doing, maybe he'll surprise us. Let's give him time. Let us not say ati mtu aende amani hapana. Let's give him time. Because now we have 5 years, a contract of 5 years. Even if I give you a contract of 5 years done, I will not come the third year say hujafanya kitu. Unaniambia tulia tu. Ikifika miaka 5 uniambie. So let's have our IDs ready. Let's register as voters when the IBC is on. And then if you are satisfied, let's vote Ruto in. If you're not satisfied, that's my thinking. That's my thinking. Yeah.
And now speaking now to the young people, because you're one person who has never been employed and you've been doing all these sustainable activities and finding something to do. But also we have a lot of graduates outside there who have gone to school. Some have master's degrees, PhDs and all that, but they don't have employment opportunities. What are you telling them tonight? But before you tell them what you intend to tell them, let me just appreciate some viewers who are coming in. Tony Kim's Nambez, who is saying that from Boundary area watching. Duncan Chesosi is following all the way. Thank you so much for following this. Solomon Goreni saying that from Kitale, Duke of Cherengani. Thank you so much, Solomon. Evans Kemboy is watching. Evans is saying that he's following from Lamu, CEO show to the world. Thank you so much, Evans, for following this. Eastern Kimtai is saying that he's following from live from Tambaj. Thank you so much. Monica Cole is watching. Scholar Keme. We have Shokwe Barsulai, who is also following this podcast. Please tell us where you're following from, and also what are some of the lessons that you've learned from tonight's episode. Remember that our guest tonight is Alex Fernandes, mostly known as Clan B, and he's been sharing the journey and also what it has taken him to be where he is. And we're talking about the artistry or creative industry, and also event planning and organization, and the lessons that are coming in. We really appreciate, and thank you for following this too. Tell us where you're watching from, and also what are some of the lessons that you're getting through. Now, Clan B, back to you. I was talking about now in this to the young people. People are not employed, and all year in, year out, we have these complaints. The employment opportunity is not there. But yourself, you've never been employed all your life.
Never.
How did you manage this, and also advice to the young people outside there?
I think people just need to be creative. Everything you need, God has put it in you. You have everything you need. Just follow your desire, start doing it, and God will open a door. Like we cannot all be working somewhere. The world is diverse. There are many things that people can do. So I think let's be creative. Let's be creative, because there are no many job opportunities. Let's be creative. I think what worked for me maybe cannot work for you, but whatever you do. The other day my son was choosing a career path. He's in grade 4, and he wrote he wanted to be a mechanic. Mechanic. We used to think that is a job for those people who didn't pass exam and everything. So unaambiwa wewe umeanguka exam kidogo, enda shikilia hapo garage, ujue kufanya kazi itakusaidia. But my uncle was is a very known mechanic. He used to work for Lochap. He's a big mechanic, repairing Mercedes-Benz, Toyotas, those kind of. And even my grandfather, his name is Francis Perimo. Used to do. He used to also to work for Lochap. So it's in our blood in a way, the mechanical thing. So whenever my son told me that he want to be a mechanic, I felt like this is the path. Kuna rafiki yangu anaitwa Koki usually say, angalia kwa familia yenu huko ndani, kama kuna mtu alikuwa anafanya usanii, kama alikuwa anafanya usanii, acha kujisumbua. You get what I'm saying? Like it moves with the bloodline. Like I usually give an example. You say, "Naona Tosh anaunda ma iPhone." Unajua baba yake alikuwa na repair saa zamani. So unaona hiyo mambo ya saa inaingiana na simu. He makes fun of that, but it's true. So when my son told me he want to be a mechanic, I felt like this. We can move it to another level. You can be a mechanical engineer, but mechanic is the basic, which I'm okay with it. And I think we should this kind of job like plumbering, a mechanic, and tailoring. Tailoring had moved to another level now. Then you have a company. You do a lot of tailoring, but it's a design company. You do amazing job. So you can move it to another level. it doesn't matter what you do, it's how you do it. People to go to utalii college to wanna learn kupika skuma na ugali, but the most important thing, they're taught how to present it. How are you presenting it on the plate? Unaweka some potato, some tomatoes kidogo. The way you place it inaongeza value. So I think that is the most important thing. Move it to another level. It's not balloon and ribbon. Najuanga kuna wengine wanasema kuja tu uniwekee kitambaa. You know, it's not about that. It's another level. It's doing another level of something out of it, unaona. So si kuweka tu kitambaa na kuweka balloon, hapana. Ni kufanya design.
Okay.
Unaona. So I think there are a lot of opportunities we can do for as young people.
Okay.
And na vitu zikuji haraka. Mtu asikudanganye. Vitu zinaenda polepole.
Okay.
And you keep on praying.
Okay.
Keep on praying to life is spiritual. So you need to align yourself with the spirit.
Okay.
Kama ni ya shetani, ama ni ya Mungu, ama ni ya waganga, any kind of spirit. But mimi nimejialign na Mungu.
Okay.
It works for me.
Okay.
So I think life is spiritual. You need to align yourself with any kind of spirit.
Okay.
Yeah,
And now we've talked about msana anakuambia tukuja ni kitu ka kitambaa ni balloon moja mbili. Do people really appreciate what you can do with our whole hands?
Some people don't.
Ama msetu wanakuja kuambia by the way Fernandes ukuje tu nishikilie hapa.
Some
And you said something that you can even count the number of hands. What is the problem?
Unajua Dan, if somebody give you a low budget event, ata you'll not get good photos from the event. You need to spend on the event to give you something amazing, so that it will keep on bringing more clients. But if it's low budget, unafanya tu event yako inafanana ile nyingine na ile nyingine, you cannot bring new ideas. But and many people wanasema kuja tu kuweka tu kitambaa, you know.
It's true.
Yeah, but it's not about kuweka tu kitambaa, bro. It's about coming up with a masterpiece, an idea that inaonekana is different, ni kali, unaona. So I think most of the people, they don't appreciate and they don't understand. Unajua nowadays you don't use a fundi to build. The fundis are there, but there is a designer who give them direction. We usually build and we come up with the design and unaambia fundi, some of the fundis don't know hata itakuwa even on, they don't know. So I think the design is really important.
Okay.
At the end of the day.
And just tukiendelea na hapo kidogo, because I remember a friend who said one time that if you want to be successful in your business, don't do business with your friends. But there are some who say that your friends are the biggest support system. Where do you draw the line?
I think it comes two way. Maybe working with them, some of them can support, some of them can plug you to somebody, maybe kuna jamaa wangu anafanya something. Either way, but many people who know you, they will not give you, I don't know, a good job. I don't know. Maybe they expect me as tunajuana, so unajua, I don't know, but us, not even friends, but to me work as mostly strangers sana, doing an amazing job for them. Like the guy I was telling you, we did 100 years birthday. I did everything. By then sikuwa na sound, nikaambia Slick nilete sound, funga sound alto. Sikuwa na, mimi singe MC na nafanya deco na nini.
Yes.
Nani young man come fanya MC. Of course under me. And then me I did the tents, the setup and everything. So I did everything, but I can work with anybody just to put them in my and they don't know me. They deposit money in our account, a deposit of 300k. Na tujai meet. Siko naelewa. That's how trust mtu anaona when he sees the photos and say, this is what I want. And I think we're supposed to support one another. If Dan is doing suits bana, kuja nunua suit ya 10k, ya 20k. Ile kali, so that unasema, this guy, let me support him.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see our time is much spent, but as we draw to the end of this conversation, I just to appreciate have Nick Salatu is saying that good job. Fatina Musa is saying that is following from Queenette, and also she's doing an amazing job. Nick Salatu, you're doing an amazing job. Also on YouTube we have Rogers Ropo is saying that Rogers here, you can't get it right. but he's saying that good work upcoming Senate. Thank you so much. Following you from King's College. Thank you so much, Rogers Rope. We have Mark Chumba is saying that an inspirational story. Clan B, keep it up. Good job.
Thank you, bro.
These are some of the comments that are coming in. Now, as we wind up this conversation,
Yeah, bro.
talking about all this,
Yeah.
what you've been doing over time, and sometimes it becomes so hectic for you to keep on. And how do you keep your focus and ensuring that every day you keep pushing? At some point you failed, at some point you've lost businesses, and at some point also you felt like giving up. What is it that keeps your foot grounded and waking up every day and keep pushing it? Been talking about also to the young people, as you mentioned, keep doing it until it paid off. But for you, what is it that keeps you grounded over time?
I think my spirituality. I'm a man who usually pray a lot. I usually tell my wife, kama uamini, run with my faith. Wachana na yako, tembea na yangu. So I'm a man of faith. Like I remember, Dan, I started a case just the other 5 years ago. Out of faith. The case, it was against all odds. And this year we won. It's a family case. And I think kama kuna mtu aliona standard, maybe the story was there. But it is by faith, bro. All these things I've started, my companies, my music, done. There's nothing that I had enye ningeanza nayo. Unaona. So I think it's by faith. So I'm being spirituality in a way, praying sometimes. Na kupray si lazima upray sujume una pray na sheng. Una pray na mother tongue. Unaget, una pray na Kiswahili as you're walking.
Okay.
As in, it doesn't unaget, just align yourself in a spirit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now to your parting shot, Clan B, to that being your camera.
Yeah.
The young people watching, the artists who are watching, event planners who are watching, people who have foundations who are watching, and somebody who is feeling despaired, feeling like losing, giving up, because we've seen businesses closing down, we've seen people giving up. What are you telling them tonight?
I think we should, guys, it's your boy, Fernandes, Alex, Clan B. My message to people there who feel like they want to give up, let's keep on pushing. Let's keep on pushing. Let's change the way we do things in a little bit way. Let's change a little bit the way we do things, and we'll be there. And it knows sometimes you might feel like you're going down. Mi hutumia history ya Bible. Time mambo inakuanga ngumu sana, ndio watu wa Mungu succeed. If you remember ile story ya Jesus akikuwa amelala, I think it was a boat or something, or a yacht, amelala na the disciples walikuwa, and there were a lot of waves zinapiga, and Jesus was asleep. Amelala for 4 ako safi, but outside there things are happening terrible, unaona. So and when walimuamsha akamwambia Jesus, master, we are dying, nini help us, unaona, akaamka aka stop the waves. But ukiangalia kwa hiyo situation yote ile Jesus alikuwa ina happen everything na amelala, shows mtu anategemea Mungu. Hata nini inafanyika nje, a lot of waves huko nje, a lot of everything, but wewe umetulia, there's nothing that is happening to you. So if when you abide yourself kwa spirit ya God, atakusaidia sana, na pia tukuwe na bidii. Let's be versatile, let's keep on pushing. I know it's a hard time in the economy kidogo, kila mtu analialia kidogo, but we'll make it bro, we'll make it.
Thank you so much, bro. I think before you'll take us to the closure of this show. Definitely we'll have to do has one song, definitely, as we end up. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you for staying tuned to this conversation. I think and I'm sure you've learned something from this show. And tonight we've talked about different topics from the normal, talk about the music industry, and a lot of nuggets and insights that's come from our guest tonight. Thank you for following this through. Thank you for sharing this. Thank you for keeping watching and also being part of this conversation every Tuesday. Your support is always the reason why we keep doing this every Tuesday. This was the 51st episode, and we're looking forward to do 100 because of your support. Next time, who are you looking forward to see on the CEO show? Please always drop on the comment section. Tell us who inspires you, whose story would you wish to hear, and we will not hesitate to look forward to bring them to this particular show. And remember, next week again we have another amazing guest prepared for you. We'll be talking about business. We'll be talking about how do you keep a business afloat over time. Please make sure that you keep posted and following the CEO page. Make sure that you follow on YouTube and also Facebook. Share, like, subscribe, press the notification button for you to be updated every time we post something, and also to be part of this great family. I've been your host, Dan, but before we log out tonight, I'll not say goodnight. Clan B will tell us goodnight by doing us a song, as we we don't have the beats, but I'm sure you can do a cappella.
I can do a cappella.
One of your best songs, definitely.
I can do.
May you have a good night as Clan B takes us to the...
I can do kazi ya msalaba. Imani nimeweka kwako, hapo ndipo napendezwaga. Wengine ni wafuatie nini, hawana mbingu ya kunipelekaga. Umejawa na huruma, napotewa nirejeshaga. Ingekuwa mwanadamu wangenimaliza kabisa. Kwa damu yako musho moja tu, Clan B ameng'ara. This is your boy King Clan B, Alex Fernandes. You can check me on YouTube as King Clan B. On Facebook, I'm Alex Fernandes, or King Clan B. You can check also both the accounts are there on Facebook and on Instagram as King Clan B official. Amazing, bro. I'm out.
Nilikuwa nangojea utufanyie ile moja ya kikaleba na
Kana ptache so the famous one.
The famous.
Kana ptage ptaya. Oh yeah. Everything cool, niko easy. Kwako siko busy. Wakibonga sana na take it easy. Umenijenga leo kushinda juzi. Kana ptache so. Check it on YouTube, bro.
Thank you. Have
Amazing.
a good night and God bless you.
Thank you.
Hosted by Dan. Business Minds, pioneering and inspiring entrepreneurs. Creative talks, CEO insights, success stories, value markets, and financial education. This is the CEO Show. Hosted by Dan. Business Minds, pioneering and inspiring entrepreneurs. Creative talks, CEO insights, success stories, value markets, and financial education. This is the CEO Show. Hosted by Dan. Business